Alright, fellas. Well, I suppose it's time we get started. Now, I have to ask if people are here like really early. Usually people don't come in for like 10 or 20 minutes, so we'll see. But if someone's in chat, can you tell me if my audio is just crap? Because for the past two streams, it's just sounded like my mic has just sounded super crunchy for no reason. So if it still sounds crunchy, if it sounds like I'm underwater or eating Doritos or something, let me know. I'd love to be able to fix that before I do a third stream in a row of having terrible audio without realizing. Oh man, okay, wait, let's listen to it. I'll pull it up on my phone and see if I can hear it. On on my phone. Oh, did it yell at you for Streamlabs might have yelled at you for swearing. I didn't think I had it that strict, but I don't know, maybe I do. Okay, I gave it a quick listen on my phone. It sounds fine. I don't know. I'll give it another try in a sec. But let's go ahead and launch the game. So enjoy my beautiful face here on an empty black screen for a second. And we'll hope it auto detects. If it doesn't auto detect, then I suppose you know, we'll just have to give me 2 seconds to force it to. Oh, wait, I remember because we did a Photoshop stream last, so now my game is like super zoomed in. That's probably going to affect that a little bit. Okay, that should be good enough. Now let's go ahead and force it to capture automatic screen. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope, wrong one. Yeah, so you can ignore that one. We don't need to care about that one yet. That's just my face twice. We don't need my face twice. Now I do wonder why it's not letting me do the actual video game. It says it's not even a program that's open. Hello? You guys can hear it. I know you can hear it. Yeah, I don't know. That is kind of odd, though. This is why I hate streaming games I've never streamed before, because pretty much every time they will just break. They will just break. Okay, I guess we'll just have to hit them with the old this strat here. So we're going to okay here. This is what we do. So we do this, we open the game, we swap back to share screen. Okay, and that'll work fine enough, I guess. I guess the only other thing I should do is turn off HDR so it's not super dim on your guys' screen, and then other than that, it should work. And then I guess the other thing we can do is check if my audio is still bad. And then I guess the other thing we can do is check if my audio is still bad. Yeah, that sounds fine. It at least sounds like maybe not absolutely fantastic, but at least not horrendously crunchy like in the other two streams. I don't know what was happening to make it sound that bad, but it was, which was kind of weird. But let's see. I just opened up settings really quick just so we can make sure everything's looking good here. Do do do. Might as well turn VSync on. I don't really know why VSync isn't default, because it's a good thing, to my knowledge at least. I can turn on colorblind mode. We don't need it though. Edge scrolling. Who's up scrolling their edge right now? There's God mode apparently. Some other stuff that I probably will need to know once I actually start playing. Okay, not a ton of graphics options, but wasn't really expecting any, because it's not like it's supposed to be a terribly complicated game. Well, graphically complicated, I mean. It is a city builder, so it's probably going to be relatively complicated. I like the main menu, though. Looks pretty cool. I just, like, randomly saw this on the Steam store. I really like Aztec stuff, especially Aztec games, which is a shame, because only, like, 2 of them exist. But now 3 of them do, because this game exists. And I can't believe it's early access, so it's not like out, but I mean it released on Steam like last year, like in fall. I don't know how I missed it. I feel like Steam should have been putting this all over my page because these are the kind of games I love playing, just like historic city builders and stuff. It goes hard. So I don't know why that never happened, but hey, we can do it now. Allow me to well, listen to my Dr. Pepper crack open. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully you guys could hear that. That was satisfying. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, okay, okay. It was a bigger sip than I thought. Alright, so let's go and do the tutorial here. From what I've heard, it's a lot like the game Pharaoh, which is another historic city builder I like, so hopefully I will get the hang of it pretty quickly. Welcome, apprentice. As a new government of Tenochtitlan, here we will teach you all the basics of running a newly founded Mexica Altpet or city-state. Press any button to continue. Okay, I did that. Basic game controls, WASD, and then looks like right mouse drag. Okay, we'll have to get used to that. I'm used to middle scrolling for a drag, but whatever. And then WASD as well. Oh, you can rotate. I love it when games do this. So many city builders lock you to one direction. I'm glad we can see this from every angle. That'll make building in corners so much easier. You can pause or play or fast forward. Okay, like every other city builder. Increase current speed. Space button in the bracket keys. Okay. Visit your journal. Goal, journal. Okay, I did just open that. Visit your journal to read any... Oh, so should I click that? Okay. Who up wonkin' they willy? Who up jorblin' their giblets? Okay, who's up jorblin' their giblets right now? Or, if you are from a more Spanish-speaking country, who's up horblin' los hibletes? I'm horblin' los hibletes right now. Just kidding, I'm on stream. That is probably not allowed on terms of service. Alright, with navigation covered, we can build our settlement. There's a couple roads already up. A mason yard. We'll need to connect to the road. Okay, so pretty much just, what we'd expect. Mason yard, we will click it. It costs 5 stone and wood, which we have, wow, a bunch of. And I guess we'll just put it right there. It's the closest it can fit, so I mean, might as well, I guess. Mason yard. And then we can just watch the little homies build it. Who's up toasting they taco? Dude, literally me every day. Let's be real. Buildings rubble have to be raised. Try breaking some trees. Okay, let's raise some trees. Where even are trees that we can raise? I feel like the only trees that we can raise are, like, not even in the way, though. Unless these count as trees. Oh, I guess they do. Okay, well, I can clear out the little meadow thingies. Okay, mark trees on low ground for raising. There's just, like, not that many trees to raise. I don't want to be evil. I don't want to do deforestation. But I guess I must. So we'll mark all these. Pause and allow the raising to proceed. I don't want to watch everyone destroy the city. I'm already destroying the forest. At this rate, I'll destroy the city. That's how the Mayans collapsed, as they broke all their forests down. Okay, work out your building selling food. So there are 4 farmers' huts, which allow for both farming and housing. Space them a distance apart so fields can be placed. Fertility overlay to see good farming locations, usually near meadows or flowers. Okay, good to know. I have no idea where the fertility overlay is, but I will just assume it's on, all the meadows, like it said. So we'll put one here. And I guess there, because it's telling me to. And I guess there, because it's telling me to. And I guess there, because it's telling me to. And farmers will need fields to tend to, so let's plant some. Fruit trees also, okay. Tend to yields up to 12 tiles away, so as long as they're not claimed by any other farm, and the 12 can equally typically. Cool, okay. So we'll do a maize field. We'll just do it next door to this farm. I don't know how. Oh, we can make these pretty big, can't we? 245 population. Yeah, we don't really need that much, do we? But I guess we'll do like 3x3s for now, because I don't really know how much corn we really need at the moment. We'll do some fruit trees as well, just so we can have variety. Construct a comically large spoon statue. True. That could go hard. Alright. How long does it take to build these fields? Is that one done? That one doesn't even look like it's done yet. No, never. I guess it is. Okay. Emit. Hey, oh, hey, wait a minute. Bonistone? That's definitely how you pronounce that. What's this alert above the house? Hopefully that's not bad. 3 faces and an exclamation point? That sounds like not very good. We need more farmland. Oh, okay. Let's make bigger farm. Add it behind this house. There we go. And we can let them dig that out. I feel like the sun does not stay up for very long. It's like perpetually nighttime. Okay, now let's place a market near the homes and huts, ideally in range of storage volumes such as the trading post. Okay, guess we'll put it right dead center then, just like right here. Oh, that's a big market. If we're using the official game terminology, a large market. Big stretch time. Oh, big stretch. Okay. Let's see here. Oh wait, resume. That's why it's not getting built. And also why everyone is holding still. Store surplus food, so put down a granary. Yeah, makes sense. Granary. Where do we put it? Right there, I guess, because that's what the game says. Now, when is that actually going to get finished? Just barely, I guess. And then we say store 200 maize, and I guess we'll say fruit too, because, like, might as well. We have the fruit, might as well just have a little bit of it. Granary should be set to get maize. Alright. So now we have food and shelter. Need positive cash flow, good mood. Treasury and aspects advisors for information on cash flow. Cool. Alright. Now 8 more common homes. Game says to put them right here, so I suppose I'll do that. Then 4 on this side. Carver City and mayonnaise. Ignoring the mildly sus I almost said applications, which makes no sense. Implications. I don't even think that's well, Who even invented mayonnaise? Wait, like where was the first historical use of mayonnaise? Do people know? Because I don't. It sounds like something Europe would have done in like, or like maybe it's just like America, like 1800s America. I have no idea how new it is, how new of a product. Now let's see, sweepers and well diggers or dippers, water and sand. I literally just have some guy who sweeps. Okay, Mr. Broom Man, big. Night soil carried away can be used as fertile. Oh, okay. And then a well dipper, who I guess gives water but also helps fire. Let's see. Many structures, including homes, will acquire a scenic area, an area with good ambiance. I see. Had to be placed revolve over time. Fruit gardens and stone road are available to improve ambience. Use the ambience overlay to see which building types. Okay. Religious structures are also good for. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Why don't we just make a? That's like a mid pyramid. Okay, we'll make a little shrine. They want me to put it right here, I guess. This one's, I feel like, closer to all the different houses, so it makes more sense. To flutists. We want flute players. Sounds good. Oh yeah, it's like they do it in the Pharaoh game. Okay, so we'll put one right. Oh, okay. It doesn't connect to the road though, I guess, but we'll put it right here. Again, that's like close-ish to all the houses. Maybe there. Yeah, maybe. Education. Wow, we're putting that way out here. Oh, tax collector, my favorite part. I love taxing my citizens. Oh, we require a scenic neighborhood. So how do I get a scenic neighborhood? Remove the education. Can we like shut it down? No, there's not even anyone visiting it. We just have an empty building of education. Oh, that's so sad. And it's poor, apparently. Okay, so where's the... There it is, stone road. So we'll put stone roads here. And that should hopefully make the houses fancier, which by extension lets us put down tax collection. These guys could have actually built the roads. Hello? There we go. That guy right there. Yahweh Tewiti. Yao Tewitli. There we go. Are these guys fancy yet? Still coming home. Shrine to Tlaloc is... Is it even constructed? Nope. We need 3 artwork, apparently. These are almost done. Still common homes, though. What was the other thing? It said fruit trees, right? And, I mean, fruit trees are right there, so it should be helping with the desirability. Yeah, okay, good ambience. So that's a good sign, at least. Good, fair. Okay. Am I allowed to place collectors yet? Nope. Requires a scenic neighborhood. Well, we have the Shrine to Tlaloc open now. Which I feel like should be helping even more with getting this thing fancy. What the Sigma? Hi, y'all, and slap that like button. I love it when you... Are we making the like button freaky now? Is that the goal here? We're turning an inanimate button into some freak. All right. I guess I can get behind it if it gives me likes. Who am I to disagree? Still, what do I... Man, what do I do here? I guess I could just put more trees down. Maybe that's what I should do. So we'll just double the trees in that section. And that should make it so... Why am I bouncing back and forth? My bad. Don't quote that. Let's see, so... More trees. We already have stone roads, so it's not like we can get that any better. But we're still just common homes. Maybe because the flute player's too far away? No, he's covering it. So can I put the collector down yet? A scenic neighborhood. This neighborhood is scenic. Why isn't it scenic? Make long roads. They could be useful. I want to see tall taco wall of yellow stone with leafy greens on the rooftops. Would go hard. First we have to figure out how to do a tax collector's office, which it's been like 10 minutes and I still can't figure it out. So I feel like just more stone roads isn't going to help. Maybe like 2 more though. IDK. Maybe if I build a shrine right here, it'll make everything fancy. So it needs symmetry. Okay. I don't really know how to make things symmetric. Well, I guess I do, but... The IRS? Well, yeah. I am the IRS. As mayor or whatever, I have to collect everyone's taxes. I love taxing people. Only problem is I can't tax people because no one in my city has a fancy neighborhood yet. I guess if I just keep trying to make it symmetrical, it'll solve the problem. So if I just put mirror houses here on the roads. Now I need to build a new road though. Where even is... And then how many tiles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think this hut will be able to reach the fruit trees on the other side. Hopefully. One, two, three. 2, 3. Okay, so I think those are the same size. And then other than building these stone roads, I don't know what else we could really do to improve it, but we will do the stone roads. See if that helps. Oh, fruit trees and fruit gardens are different. That's why. Okay, okay, that explains it. We will put fruit gardens in between these houses, and that should solve the problem once that's built. That is that's a tricky distinction. I would maybe change those names. Eat a giant rock. Do we even have any giant rocks in this place? We have a big lake and marsh and no stone. So rip that. Okay. Still common homes though. Needs access to a sweeper. Is this sweeper too far away or something? Okay, we will put a second sweeper down. Where do I even find sweepers? Engineering? Religion? Beauty? Health and safety. Okay. We will put a sweeper over here. Alright, these people better build a sweeper fast. Yeah, maybe that's why. The sweeper was just too far away from all these other houses. That could explain it. Mm. Why is Diet Dr. Pepper the only diet soda that's like actually yummy? Guys, can we hurry up the construction, please? Come on. Okay, all the wood is put down. We just need the stone, which is ironically the only thing we can see on the screen. Something ain't adding up here. Okay, sweeper is complete. Uh-oh. Did Grubhub get in trouble for swearing in chat? I really... Oh yeah, I see it. All diet sodas. Let's be... I think Diet Coke is not great. I think Coke Zero is actually pretty good, just because it actually tastes sort of like Coke. Diet Dr. Pepper's pretty good, but yeah, for the most part, diet sodas just aren't very good. Because I mean, if you're drinking soda, usually, you want something that tastes sweet, so just succumb to the sugar and enjoy instead of trying to do one without sugar, so it's just fizzy and sad tasting. Needs more education. I mean, there's an education thing right here. I guess I could move it. Am I allowed to move buildings? Crap. Guess we will just make a second education spot. Where is the education menu? I guess this one. Yeah, so I feel like the hiccup I got in this tutorial is just because the arrows keep telling me to put buildings in spots that just like aren't very good. So then they just don't get the reach they need. So then the tutorial just kind of pauses because I'm supposed to have fancy houses and I just can't because they just told me to build buildings too far away. Luckily, I've played similar games before, so I can kind of figure out what I need to do despite that. But yeah, that does make the tutorial a little tricky, especially for people who maybe haven't played a game similar to it. I have like 6 unemployed people. I don't know why no one's working. Okay. Now it says they need pottery. Can I build the tax collector yet? Nope. Okay, what? So it can't be put on any of these ones, but it can be put over here. Why is it allowed to get put over here? What's so much more scenic about this? Is it the alcove thing? Is that why? It's not. The houses aren't any different. Whatever. I guess it works right here, but not on this side. It works right here? Do I have to put it right next to a house, maybe? The U.S. economy? Exactly. Okay, whatever. I don't know what I'm missing here, but apparently whatever a scenic neighborhood is, it's right there. So I will click it, and that works, apparently. Okay. Do we need another dipper? Maybe? Relocate housing or services to ensure mutual access. Where even is my dipper? He's like all the way over here. It says relocate like I can move it, but I don't see any but oh, there it is. Okay. Relocate to there. Then it's at least a little closer to everyone. What happened if AI Clove and AI Bundy were to go out drinking? Oh, AI Cove, not. That's a cyberpunk level question right there. So did we end up building the... Yeah, okay, tax collector office. These guys still aren't getting great access, though. What do they need? What are we lacking? Like, pottery, I guess, but we're, like... I guess I could move the trading post or the market, but it's all, like, right here. I don't know why that would be hurting stuff. Al. Oh, yeah, see, my bad. Alcove and Albundy. Okay. Man, my bad. Look, so much news articles and crap are about AI that whenever I see Al, I just like I was seeing something about Al Capone, you know, like the famous gangster, and I read it as AI Capone, and I'm like, am I stupid? I know who Al Capone is. Why did I read that as AI Capone? The answer, because everyone cannot shut up about AI, which I guess is fair because it's like a big deal, but I feel like it's not as big of a deal as people make it out to be, honestly, but whatever. Weird Al versus Weird AI. True. True. Okay, so I can see the logo for what it lacks. I just don't know what the logo means. The Al slash AI takeover. True. Or add a kiln to supply market. Okay, so I guess we just build a kiln, and that theoretically solves all our problems. Do we even have the option to build a kiln at the moment? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Ranked taco stream. I'm pretty sure it's just number of chats. So I guess if you just spam my balls off, you'll become number one. That is not an invitation, by the way. Donating might put you higher too, I'm not sure. Oh, we just entered debt. Okay, awkward. So we don't want to pay debt. So solution, build another tax collector. And that should help. Bro's grinding ranked, but stream ranked. Yeah, I'm gold. Well, okay, wait. What would stream ranks be? Bronze. Uh okay, let's see here. Let's see here. What are like streamer words? Chatter. But like that doesn't have okay, so bronze well like bronze, silver, gold. Bronze bot. Oh, okay, okay, big. Bronze bot. Silver streamer. No, that doesn't make sense because there's only one streamer. Silver stream watcher, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue. Gold gooner. I don't know. Depends on how hot you think my taco is. If any of you guys goon to my streams, you might need to seek professional help immediately. Champ chatter. Okay, true. That does work. Emerald E watcher, E chatter. I don't know. Emailer. Emerald emailer. Can you imagine a live stream where every chat is just emailing the streamer? He just has his email open on a second monitor. I also still can't figure out how to freaking move my... Or not move, but just like get access to the different stuff. He is there. I'm actually a sensei baiter. I'm 2 levels above master. Taco goon sound like Takune. What? Oh, taco. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, well, we are in debt, but let's just hope and pray that this new tax collecting office gets enough gold from the houses up here that it solves the problem. I guess not all, they're called axe monies. I'm sure there's an Aztec history thing to back that up. Because Aztecs didn't use coins, they would use like cocoa beans and slaves and bartering and all sorts of stuff. Which is why when someone says money doesn't grow on trees, they're actually lying. Because in the Aztec Empire, it did. So Loki, my debt's only getting worse despite having put down the other collector. We might be cooked. Yeah, okay. Especially because interest is going to keep adding up, so we probably don't want to just like sit and watch while it keeps going up. Only problem, I don't have any idea how to fix it. I guess we can ask my treasury advisor. Where's my treasury? Sorry, I'm like leaning way forward, so my face is just like way up in here. Spanish name for enti. Enti! Since tacos a VTuber would be considered. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that sentence. Let's see. Treasury advisor. So taxes are only really making us 200-ish gold or 200 like money a year. So would be cool if I could like export stuff, but I can't. The game just I took too long figuring out how to do it, so now the tutorial's like stuck with me being in debt before I can okay, whatever. Looks like everyone has their needs covered except this random house in the corner. What do they need? There's also literally only one guy here. I'm kind of tempted to just delete this house. It needs that. Allow me to lean way in here. That looks like it says lacks more diversion. Okay. Okay, alcove. We need another alcove. I guess because this alcove's low-key far away. Where's the alcove? We'll put it right. We can just put it here in the back. They can have their own private alcove. Okay, once that's built, we should be able to move on with the tutorial, and hopefully it'll tell us how to fix our economy before we go completely broke. Because that would be very, very unfortunate. So, we will see. It would be cool if we could build the building, though. There's some things I like about this game that it does better than Pharaoh, others that well, I think it's like a more interesting gameplay, but it's harder, so it makes me like it less because I'm a wimpy baby man. Because a lot of city builders, you could just put it down and it's done. This one, you have to wait for them to build it, which freaks me out because then when there's an emergency, you have to fear you're going to get food. Let me guess, you're going to use Grubhub? Bet you never heard that one before. Okay, we've been importing. We could make some money. Yes! Like I said, we can make our own money now. You need to make some storage in the forest. Remember, your workers can travel to work over any distance, but would prefer shorter commutes. Makes sense. So yeah, let's put down some saw. 1, 2, 3. And then we just wait for a week while this gets built. And I drink more Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, well, we got one bill. Our population's still looking pretty good. Our debt is not, which is why I kind of wish these guys would hurry the balls up and start cutting my wood. Who's up cutting their wood right now? Google says adult novels are called Ghetto Libretos. I like the rhyme. The rhyme does go hard. And so do the people reading Ghetto Libretos. You need to transport stone and timber, construct a porter yard in range of the sawyers, and make sure it accepts timber. Okay. They are sort of far apart, but I think if I just build one in the middle, we should be fine, just like right next to the greenery. Roads? Why do I need to build roads? What? Why is roads glowing? Why is roads glowing? I don't need to. I have roads. Everything's on the road. We're fine. Calm down. Okay, port yard's done. Now we just have to let it accept. Where's timber? Timber. Or is it called wood? Does anyone see it? I'm not seeing it. Am I stupid? There we go. There it is. How much timber do we accept? I guess I'll just say 200. I have no idea how much. I guess 240 is the max. Okay. Timber is also used as fuel for kilns, which can fire clay into pottery. The kilns will be supplied with both clay and timber, so they are not supplied directly by clay pitters. So you'll need to ensure a porter yard does so instead. Okay. Get a goodwill fetch it. Okay. From other porter yards to accept that good anywhere in the city and deliver it to other venues nearby. Okay. Can't pay tax? Kilns and other workshops can pay tax. Chat, this is big. I can tax even more people. We love taxing people. I love taxes. Big fan of taxes. Okay, so we have that, and then we can put these down, and apparently they can get taxed. So I want to keep them near-ish, the tax collectors. Okay, 3 clay pits here up top. But they're not quite close enough to water. Oh, wait, right there. Okay, my bad. Let's cancel that. How do I cancel construction? Do I just do the destroy button? Taxing. True. Let's see. Raise. Valorant reference? Why am I playing this game when I could be playing Valorant? Okay. Oh wow, this is all the way over here. Can't put clay pits next to other clay pits? It's not adjacent, it's diagonal. What are you talking about? These people are tripping. Oh man, so I needed to move that one to the side. Where's the destruction button? Death. Okay, so we put it all the way over here, and then I can put this one right here. That wasn't necessary either, and that asymmetry is gonna drive me nuts. There we go. And then we put kilns down here. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Yeah. Oh, we need 4. Okay. And, okay, I didn't realize that, so let's just put them all right next to each other. And then, hear me out, we get a tax collector. Because who doesn't love tax collectors? And we put it right... Oh, yeah, we need a neighborhood. I forgot about it. Oh, wait, we can put it right there. Big. When does he build a roller coaster? When Roller Coaster Tycoon goes on sale, I'd be down to buy it. Unless you just want to finance it yourself and donate 20 bucks. I think they still sell it for 20 bucks, even though it's like a 20-year-old game. $1 per year it's been out. It goes on sale for like 3 though. So if you're down to just wait like a month or two, when it goes back on sale for like $2, I'll snag it and we can do a Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. Because I think that would be a really fun stream. CD Builder streams are pretty good, but especially when they're goofy ones like Roller Coaster Tycoon, it would go hard. I'm paused. Let's unpause. It does look like we're probably gonna run out of workers, so let's put another house down. Common home. I should have scooted that so we could have room for another one. Whatever. We'll put them right next door to the tax collector, because who doesn't want to live next to a tax collector? Open TDD. TTD. It's free. Oh. Is it a theme park builder or what? What would TTD stand for? Terrific trample damage. Age of Empires moment. There's a price fluctuation joke in there somewhere. True. That is true. Oh, they use an Aztec calendar. That's actually really cool. I mean, makes sense. It's an Aztec game, but still. Okay, hopefully that one other house is enough. We should have enough food as well, since I put down all these extra food trees, or fruit trees. Never mind, we're running out of employment. Let's put more houses down. We'll put one right there. Put one right there. Maybe one more. And because of that, let's maybe expand this maize farm to be slightly bigger. Where's the maize farm? There we go. So actually, wait, I forgot. We literally support like 400 population with this food, so I think we're chilling. And our grain's like pretty much full, so we should be good. So I have to set kilns to get, or are they automatically set to get? Okay, I think they're just automatically set. Barren ground, okay. Oh, I keep clicking barren, that's why. Transportation. Oh, okay. I feel like maybe I've heard of that. Or like, I know there's similar games. Like Mini Metro is another like transportation one, right? But yeah, I mean, if it's free, it's always worth, trying stuff for free. I saw a ad for a free game recently. It was a demo, and it says it's coming out in like later July, so I just thought, yeah, I'll just wait 2 weeks till it's like actually out. It's like a gambling game called Paradise, and you're in paradise, but you have a pair of dice, and like whatever you roll on your deserted island is what you get. So it's like a survival game where you're rolling for tools, which, as someone who's addicted to gambling, I'm a big fan. Don't clip that, but it is true. Okay, I know we're like on the far reaches of town over here, but it would be cool if we could like actually build these clay pits. It's been like 2 months, and these guys are just walking around over here. I wonder if they're mad at all the taxes I'm doing. Well, dude, our debt's just getting worse, despite all my other taxes. Also, shouldn't we be selling? Okay, let's consult my advisor here, my treasury advisor. Have we been exporting at all? Still no. Isn't that what this is though? They accept it and then sell it, or do I have to like sell it from the market? Oh yeah, okay. Wait, why am I importing timber? No wonder I'm being broke. Okay, so don't trade timber because we can just collect our own. Why can't I export it though? Open the borders, cheap lip. True. And since we're in central Mexico, who's gonna migrate? I guess America. How the turntables? Americans go into the Mexican borders to work. It's actually where Aztecs came from. They came from like Southwest America into Mexico. So historically speaking, it actually kind of would make sense. I wish I had a nerd version of the VTuber, because I have the emoji for it. But if I could rig it up to the talking, that would go hard. One of these days I do, because I made this VTuber like 3 years ago, so I don't remember how to do it at all, which is why I just don't update it anymore. One of these days I just need to pay some random guy on Fiverr to just make me a VTuber with every single taco face option, so I can just have the full emoji representation. We lack a source of nearby timber. Liar? I have 3 people gathering timber right now, and we have a bunch of it literally right there. Do I just build another one? Maybe I just build another porter yard nearby? That's like really far away though. Whatever. We'll see if it works. It's the tutorial. It's not like I have to build my city particularly smartly. Smartly. Do I dare build another trading post? That feels like too expensive though. Yeah, like we have a balls lot of timber. AI program to do that for you. Fair. That's true. We're getting all the clay we need, just none of the timber. It's because I have this set to like accept just like all of it. Maybe once it caps out at 200, then they'll start giving it to all the other people. I just don't understand why I can only import it. How do I export it? I need money. I need money, and I can't do it. Also, I'll stop importing maize. Why am I importing stuff that I'm literally making myself? I don't understand. Stone is the only thing I really need. Everything else I'm making myself. I've just been paying money for stuff I literally have. Like, what am I'm throwing? Why did the game default me to that? Okay, at least some of the kilns have wood. Like a teensy bit. Maybe I just put another source of wood down? I mean, we have the population for it, so might as well, I guess. Where's the wood? I did not mean to put it right there. Let's pause the game so we can do that. Oopsie daisies. We better get to the part of the game that tells me how to export stuff soon. Because I think we lose at negative 5,000, and we're just past the halfway point of that. So we might be cooked. How many socialists are triggered by this game? True. What do you mean, though? I mean, I guess... What kind of government were Aztecs? I don't think they were particularly socialist. As far as this game goes, who knows? What kind of... Why is there a bird being stabbed? That's the month logo. Rest in peace, bird. So that has more timber. This one has a bunch of timber. This one is going to start accepting timber. So I don't... You can have proximity to road access to a trading player that stocks... I literally have a... Wait. That stocks pottery. Oh. It's not that they needed timber, it's that they needed somewhere to put the pottery. Chat, I might actually be throwing. Open your trading post for pottery, 120, and fine, okay. So I think we're learning that the game is well designed and I just can't read. I actually just can't read. Okay, order your trading post to import only 40 timber per year. Okay. But we're literally making our own. Why would I import it when I could just... 40 per year, maize, 40 per year. But if... I literally make my own, though. I don't need it. You should be producing at least half of the food you consume. I'm producing 22, consuming 72. Oh, okay. Half the housing needs to evolve. Housing needs around a year of stable service to develop. Need to pay off debt. You need to turn a profit a year. Okay. So first things first, we will produce more food. And of course, we will just make bigger cornfields. Like actually massive cornfields. Check this out. Boom. That's like doubling corn production right there, chat. That should fix that issue, I would hope. Except now we're consuming 92 all of a sudden. Rip. And then housing needs to evolve. Yeah, we're all still at common homes. It says it has everything it needs, though, so I think we just have to wait for a year and then it'll upgrade itself. Oh, yeah, like these guys upgraded themselves over here. So I guess, yeah, so they're chilling. We need to pay off debt, so we just need to start exporting even more stuff. And honestly, in order to do that, I feel like I just need to stop importing stuff. Let's stop gathering pottery from this place. We'll do it in here instead, except pottery. Apparently it can only accept 40. Okay. Let's see, other than that, yeah, so we need to turn a profit, we need to collect more taxes. Can I, like, increase my tax rate? How do I make taxes higher? How do I tax people even more? Treasury advisor, so industry tax, pretty base. Property tax, we're doing like 5-ish hundred. Okay, not too bad. He's playing Superman, isn't he? Let's see. Interest is like 100, which sucks. Imports, though, were a lot cheaper because I like stopped doing it. Wages, not as bad. Where do I see exports? Am I blind? Oh yeah, it says none somehow. I could just increase taxes. We're gonna increase them by frickin' 10% because I'm sick of being in debt. And I guess we will limit our importing as well. We will import a lot less stone. We're gonna import no timber. Okay, at least one of the things just went away. I don't know which one because I wasn't paying attention, but at least we did something useful, which is good. Oh, I think the housing one. Yeah, half the housing being upgraded. Oh yeah, because that one just upgraded itself. Okay, based. Alright. And then other than that... half the food we consume, which we've almost done. We're like just a little bit less than half. Let's make this guy's fruit garden a little bigger. Fruit trees, we'll put some on over there. Okay, get out of here, middle screen. Okay, fruit trees. Man, we always are like slightly less than half. Have I watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet? I have not. I keep seeing memes about it. It looks good, and I hear it's really good, but from what I've seen, it's like, it looks fine, but it doesn't look like it's worth the glaze, which is just me judging a book by its cover, because again, I haven't seen it. So, like, I'll watch it eventually, because I trust everyone who says it's really good. I just am too lazy. I'll get around to it eventually. Hey, we actually made a profit that time? We're actually we're actually profiting? We're actually profiting? This is huge. And we're producing half the food-ish that we need. And not on the yellow side. The what? The heck is the yellow side? Okay, so now all we have to do is get out of debt, and then we're chilling. And I guess make a profit. Because, well, we're like, okay, we're even right now. I love increasing taxes by 10%. Yippee! We're still not making a ton of money, though. We're even right now. I don't want to increase taxes again, though. So I don't know what to do. Because, I mean, we're exporting all the pottery we can, really, so... it does look like we're making it just a little bit more than we're losing. And especially once the interest gets lower, that'll help as well. Animation's fantastic, best 2D and 3D. The faces go hard at the anime expressions. True. Yeah, I do think even if it doesn't end up being my cup of tea, which again I haven't seen it, so who knows. But even if it's not, I'm at least glad they're doing something interesting with the animation. You know, like Spider-Verse style, pretty interesting. Because I'm so sick of just Pixar slop that is just the exact same thing forever. I'm glad that Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots and what seems to be K-pop Demon Hunters are like, at least they're trying new things or more interesting things, because just 3D animation like could be really dang cool, but Disney just kind of doesn't do squat with it, because if you can't tell, I kind of think Disney low-key sucks, but whatever. We are making bank right now, though. We're profiting like approaching 400. Which is based because interest is only going to get lower. So even though we're not doing anything different, profits are only going to get better and better as we go. Yeah, you'll see like every time we oh, dang, we just jumped to 500 like super quick out of nowhere. Okay, yeah. This is big. This is huge. Interest is just getting lower. We're probably going to be making 7-ish hundred by the time we're out of debt. And I assume the tutorial will just be over by then. Because I think that's pretty much every system. I guess we haven't done military. Governor Taco's white. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we were in debt for years, and maybe I increased taxes to 25% to get out of it. But at the very least, we're only 2,000 in debt instead of 3,000 in debt. Let's go. I do wonder if I can rename the NPCs. I don't think I can, sadly. I do like the games that let you just name citizens, because then I could just name them after chatters. Oh, dude, you're actually so right. I'm such a fake gamer. Playing city management with resources and systems and buildings and all that stuff, dude, lame. I need something, a true man's game. True, brilliant, genius man. Elmo's Number Journey. You're actually cooking. That is so true. And of course, the high-speed rail. Oh wait, dude, facts. When did the Aztec capital get high-speed rails again? It's been a while since I went to my history class. It was like 1600. High-speed, everyone knows the great wonders of the world: the Egyptian pyramid, the Great Wall of China, the Aztec high-speed rail that could take you from Mexico to Peru in 10 minutes. Elmo's Number Journey is the Dark Souls of educational games. That's actually so facts. Okay. Dude, man, we're getting so close to finishing our debt, bro. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hear me out. Do I just increase taxes even more? How much are taxes bringing in? More than everything else. Taxes are actually our main moneymaker. Mainly property tax, so hear me out. 30%? No, I don't think it's worth making everyone mad at me. We can be patient. It's fine. Almost letter journey. Almost number journey. Very difficult. Almost letter journey? Don't even get me started, bro. 100%ing that took my soul for years. I couldn't beat number journey. True. Once they start getting into the upper single, I cannot talk. Upper single digits. Everything past 5, everything that needed 2 hands to count instead of 1, I couldn't do it, bro. Alright. Dude, we're so close. Please, just let me stop being in debt. I'm begging. I'm so sick of looking up and seeing a negative number. But hey, at least we can watch all the little guys run around. Like my boy Zoline, fetching stone from the mason yard. Good man. Like my boy, or my girl Shoko. She's excellent. Resting at her small house. She deserves it. She's been working hard. My boy, or my girl Et. Because I think the L's are silent in the Aztec language. Delivering timber. Good girl. In the least creepy way possible. My homie Papa Yote. Thanks, Papa Yote, for collecting goods from the trade post. Shoutouts to you. What's the big warrior name? I keep seeing them walking around, but I haven't been able to click on him because he's too fast. Get back here. Gosh dang it, where'd he go? There we go. Oh, dude, this guy's fancy, dang. Tezozomoctli. Tezozomoctli. Moctli. Loki only woke up like 2 hours ago, so my voice is still sort of clogged, especially because allergies, which makes saying these names kind of tricky. Oh, wait, we're almost there, we're almost there. Okay. Hands down, 10 fingers down. True. Okay, okay, negative 200. We're so close. Negative 100. The watch party. The clearing my debt watch party is about to go so hard. Almost double digits. Almost double digits. There we oh, we're so close. Negative 30. 21. Back to 28. No, go back down. Come on. Why are we going back into debt all of a sudden? Hello? Finally! Finally! We have 10 entire money to our name. You going to Walmart? Oh, I was at Walmart for the past 2 days in a row. I'm not gonna lie. I went 2 days ago with some friends, got some sparkling waters that I love, along with a jar of pickles and hot sauce. That was a really weird concoction. Sorry, that made it sound like I mixed them together. I did not mix them together. I'm not that freaky. And then, I went another day in a row because someone else had to get something, and I said, "Will you go to McDonald's if I come with you?" And they said yes because I wanted to go to McDonald's. And then I taught her what back shots were in the McDonald's parking lot, which I know what it sounds like. We weren't even in the car; it was just in the parking lot. I didn't give her back shots though. That's the takeaway. I did not give her back shots. Okay, congratulations. You made it through the trials of becoming governor of your own Michigan city state. When you are ready, you may move on to more advanced studies in government. Okay, so I can either proceed with the current settlement or start over with a pre-built settlement. I wouldn't mind starting over with the pre-built one so I can get the hang of it better, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll save just in case, I guess, in case I need this like file to keep going with the tutorials and stuff. I accidentally just exited the entire game. Whoopsie daisies. Taco I did not do that in the parking lot. I swear. I swear I did not do that in the parking lot. On dog. I didn't. Okay, I did just accidentally close my game though. Allow me to reopen that really quick. I thought I meant exit scenario, but it low-key just exited the whole thing. Okay, we're back. Alright. Sorry. I'm gonna lean back all the way, so I'll probably shrink a little bit. Well, sorry. I was yeah, finishing my Dr. Pepper. Yeah, sorry, Streamlabs kind of yells at you a lot if you use, like, apparently any foul language. Like, my bad. I kind of just, when I, like, first set up Streamlabs, I was like, oh yeah, you know, auto mod, ban, or not ban, but, like, you know, delete messages that say bad stuff. And I assumed it would censor, like, I don't know, like, F words, I guess, which, I mean, even that's, like, not a huge deal. So I was like, oh, if someone's saying something, like, really offensive, or something that they really shouldn't be saying, like, Streamlabs will, no, it's like anything. Homies will be getting in trouble in chat for saying what, like, anything. And yes, is it in my power to change it? Yeah. Am I low-key too lazy, and by the time I end stream I kind of forget to, so I just never fixed it? Also, yeah. So, oops-a-daisies. I kind of just forgot to ever fix that. My bad. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh wait, it also deleted all of Grubhub's messages. Bro broke the rules one too many times, and Streamlabs just said you're cooked and just deleted every single chat. Hey yo, Streamlabs. Oh. Well, I don't think Streamlabs has a wife. I sure hope not. after that, after seeing what I just saw. You guys can like barely, I mean, even I can barely hear this, but they do have voice acting, which is really cool. I'm actually a very big fan of that. Let's see. Oh, that's a big word. Tualis calpoconqui. Tualis calpot. Tualis calpotonqui. Tualis calpotonqui. There we go. See, I can read. You will outlive Streamlabs. True. Yeah, the flesh above the machine. Okay, let's see. So, rebuilding is to both an honor and a burden, but at least the prince will have a chance to get his new skills to use. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we need to clean up town, it looks like. Okay, 600 population, 2 noble compounds, clear away all the rubble, replace the wooden walls with stone walls, and hints. Money will be supplied by your patron. Okay, that should be really easy then. Mason yards should be built close to the trading post. Fruit gardens and stoners improve ambience. Build arrays with your quarters, so proportions say maybe out of balance. Stone towers can be built on the swamp as long as one tile's land. Money, food, and other goods will be. Oh, okay, it just cycles. Okay, cool. It censored a lot more than one of your messages. It censored like a billion of them. So I assume like these parts of the city are not mine. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. My map is low-key tiny. This storage yard seems like it's completely full. Or sorry, trading post. I guess storage yard is something else. Streamlabs. The Streamlabs hate goes crazy. Poor Streamlabs. Poor guy. Alright, so we need to clear away the rubble. We need to get a high population. And then we'll go from there. I don't think this particular campaign mission will take too long. Especially since I won't go into crazy debt like last time. Alright, so let's build a border yard. Right there. And then once that is built, we will destroy all the rubble from the flood. Because apparently we will get resources back from that, which is kind of based. Refill time BRB. Based. I wish I could refill all of my Dr. Pepper. Just kidding. I have a ton of it. Just not in my computer room here that I stream from. And I'm too lazy to, you know, pause all stream to get it. Especially because for my own good, I probably shouldn't. Because, you know, soda's not that good for me. But it's so yummy. Okay, we're almost done marking all the debris. Just this little bit here in the corner, and we're good. Okay, so that's all the debris. Yeah, it has actually been giving us pretty good stone and wood. And a rhyme so is true when the sky is blue. Alright, so now that we're done with that, nighttime has fallen. We need to replace the wood. We need noble compounds. We need just so much population. We did not have near that much population in the tutorial. I don't know how we're going to fit it all. But let's get started. Two noble compounds, which I guess we'll just do that right off the bat. We'll just put them, put one right here, put one right there. And I guess the houses can just all go down here. I don't know how much this is going to fit, so I will just put as many down as possible and hope. Because it said I don't need to worry about money because my patron is just going to pretty much have a noble sugar daddy in this mission. So he should just give me all the resources I need. And I don't have to worry about going broke like in the tutorial. Less than broke, because, you know, I was in debt for like 1,000 years. Do I need to worry about my own food, though? I'm actually not sure. Would be awkward if I accidentally starved everyone to death. They drop fruit into nearby homes, so I maybe could just feed everyone if I like did this. Just give everyone a bunch of gardens in their backyard, like, would go hard. We're almost done clearing the rubble too, which is nice. And then other than that, we just need so much population. We need to build a market, I guess. Where do we build? Okay, there we go. Small market. What's the closest we can get that to, like, every house? I guess we'll put it right here. And then nobility can get their own personal market down over here. And then other than markets, we're going to need sweepers, water people. I mean, pretty much everyone, because we only just started. So let's get that going. Mason yard, we'll probably want one more of those. Good symmetry. I don't know why, but who am I to complain? I like symmetry as much as the next guy, so we'll do that. Put some alcoves down so everyone can get entertained. Put a sweeper here on both sides, just so we can get easy access to that. Well dipper, we'll put that in the middle. Should hopefully cover everyone. The school, how well is that going to cover stuff? Coffee, best I drink next to water. True. But hear me out. This random brand of sparkling water, I always get it. Well, I guess if you count sparkling water as water, your comment still rings true. So maybe I need to take my nerd emoji glasses off. Okay. So it says I have 0 people housed, which is awkward because I have a bunch of houses right here. So I don't really know what they're talking about, Loki. And never put anything down for security. Is that what the fortress does? I guess, yeah. So put that here at the gates, here at the back. Just, there's not really an easy spot for it to reach. I think right there is good. And then other than that, we could collect some taxes. I guess not, though. Oh, yeah, because our money's taken care of by Sugar Daddy. We love Sugar Daddy. Nerd Taku, Nooks Taku. I have no idea what you're talking about right now, bro. Well, I know the Nerd Taco part. Who the frick is Nux Taku? Why and small houses are better? Oh, they're common homes, not small houses. Okay, I see what they mean now. That's why it says I don't have a population, even though I literally do. More security. Well, I already put that down, but I guess the sentry post as well. And we'll... Where even is the sentry post? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. And we'll put the sentry posts probably we need two of, yeah, so we'll put one next to the nobles, and then one next to the poor people. No one likes poor people. Would be cool if we had enough population to... Well, we do, though, right? 45 commoners and 38 jobs. I mean, we have unemployment. Like, every job should be getting filled, so... We don't need to worry about that. A VTuber called Nux. Oh, okay. Yeah, the only VTuber I watch is yours truly. That's it. I know the names of, like, two other ones, because I've seen, like, 3 clips, but never anything super crazy. So... Maybe I need to watch more VTubers so I can do my research. Tear down the wooden walls around the settlement. I guess we can start that while we wait for all the houses to get upgraded. Goodbye, wooden walls. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a rotate feature. Dude, rotate feature, and I don't know why more city builders don't have this. It's so useful. Okay, anyway, those walls will get broken down eventually. Noble compound seems to be looking good for now. They have everything they need, so I feel like once we give it a year cycle, they will all upgrade to small homes. And once that happens, I doubt that's going to... We're definitely going to need more if we need to fit the 600 batch. So I guess while we're not doing anything, we can just put a bunch of houses on this side of the road too. Actually, I take it back. We don't want a house right there. Can y'all hurry up with tearing down the walls? It's been like months. 100 days. Access to a market. You have access to a market, stupid. It's right there. The house needs residents. Before this house can evolve, people need to frickin' live here, stupid. Thank you. Oh, that actually fits a lot more than I thought. 490? So once these houses get upgraded, that's probably fine. Because that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish houses. So yeah, 4 more getting bigger. That should be more than enough. Noble compound probably skews that a little bit, but probably not enough to throw off my calculations. My calculations are correct. The common houses will be upgraded within a year. Resource flow will stay consistent. Wooden walls will be destroyed, and we will win the scenario with time to spare. We really do need a nerd taco. That's like the 5th time we've needed a nerd taco VTuber. Just this stream alone. Okay, that guy's the GOAT. He just took down that whole tower in like 2 seconds. Okay, now we need to build stone walls instead. What about rare earth metals? Oh, dude, you're right. I almost forgot about the Aztecs' most famous resource, tungsten. Everyone loves the Aztec swords made out of cobalt. Okay, where's even walls? There it is. Okay, walls. To enclose. So I guess we'll just put them where, you know, everything else was. So we'll just put it right at... I didn't mean to do that one. Get that right there. So walls. And we'll just do that all the way down on here. And then all the way down on here. Gatehouse. Can I like press R to rotate? Oh, I can. Paste. Yeah, so we'll put the gatehouse. And then more walls. And then finish up all the walls going this way. The home needs residents. Why aren't people moving in? I guess because these houses aren't full yet. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Would be cool if people did that too. It's saying they need more civil service, but there's literally the education thing right there. I guess I can just put one on the other side. Yeah, like right there, I guess. Okay, pardon the like 30 seconds of silence. You probably saw my mouth moving with nothing else. Anyway, I was on the phone really quick, my bad. Gotta run. May your city grow and prosper. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean we'll be done soonish. Once I beat this little mission here, we'll be heading out. But anyway, thanks for joining stream, Steven. It's always fun. Steven, I have no idea. When it's a PH, I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. Steven, whoever. Glad you came. Hope I see you next time. Whether we're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon or something else, who knows? Improvements are under construction. Okay, big. We got one guy to move into a single house. This is huge. Stone walls. Okay, so the walls are... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they were done. They are clearly not done. Because no one's building them, apparently. This side is almost there, though. We almost there? Almost. While y'all chatted, what the heck is a euthanasia dropper? Sounds like the most killer roller coaster in history. Sheesh. Why is no one moving into these houses? There's one guy who gets this house all to himself. He's actually kind of the GOAT. Maybe because it's not as appealing, because there's not fruit trees. Let's put a bunch of fruit trees behind it. And we probably want to do that, at least for the nobles, we probably want stone roads. Because it's like fancy and she. And then that'll make them happy and whatever. Freefall. 1,100-foot freefall? Does one of those exist in real life? What's the tallest freefall in real life? Mag speed. That can't be like actually possible IRL, right? There's no shot. That would be a ride to behold. That jumping off the Eiffel Tower, gosh dang. Okay. Man, can we have people move in yet? We're at 530, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong. Would be cool if other people like actually moved in. I mean, well, wait, how tall are like the Burj Khalifa? How tall is the Burj Khalifa? Isn't it like 1 kilometer or something? Or is it like 1,000 kilometers? I remember it's like some. It's like a nice round even number, isn't it? Maybe it's a mile, something like that. I forgot how tall it is. Euthanasia coaster, but vertical. Sheesh, freaky. I've never been one to do much roller coasters myself. I don't like them very much. Not even really because they scare me, but because I'm like, why is this fun? Like, all the blood's in my head. I'm just being like jostled around. It's like not fun. And I don't know. Like, if you love it, that's awesome. I'm so glad it makes you happy. But I don't know, I've never understood it. I'm like, what if I just played video games instead? Because I'm a freaking virgin. Anyway, let's see. Still have a population of 530. The walls are done. I don't know why these walls are so much fancier than these walls. To the northwest and northeast. I mean, unless there's a hole I'm not noticing, but yeah, like, they all touch. The only thing I could think of is if, like, that doesn't count as, you know, wall. But then how do I enclose that section? Where's the wall option? Because I can't build anywhere here. And this is, you know, too close to the map edge, which, you know, doesn't count, apparently. Is it, like, do I need a tower here or something? I mean, I guess we can just put towers down for funsies. I don't know if that'll, like, solve the issue or not, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. Also, why aren't people moving in? Would be cool if they, did that. Health and safety, sentry post. I feel like, yeah, we have plenty of these. I don't know why that's... I don't know why it's saying they, like, don't have very many... I guess, like, if we have, like, pottery and stuff, but... We could build another, temple. One of the fancier temples. Pyramid one. I somehow... Okay, apparently building the towers solved the issue. I guess I just needed to go, like, one tile further than it did. Other than that, somehow our population went down by 10. All we need is more population. So, it's a shame. Oh, actually, some people are moving into these houses. Okay, finally. People moved in. This is big. So now all we need to do is wait for these houses to upgrade into small houses, and then that'll take, like, a year. And then once that's done, I think we will have beat the mission. The Empty Days month. That's the coolest month ever. I wish we had calendars that were cool instead of October, but it's not even the 8th month. November, but it's not even the 9th month. Come on, whose idea was that? Screw, was it Caesar's? Julius and Augustus for just adding months for no reason? Okay, population's almost there. Are these small houses yet? Those two. Or this one is. That one's not, and that one's not. I wonder if I just put down another noble estate, and if that will just... Because it probably fits more people than the houses, and we didn't... Like, we wouldn't have to wait for... Does it count as a house, though? Or is it, like, its own building? I'm not sure. Or maybe only nobles can live there, and I don't have enough nobles, so it just wouldn't get full. I'm not quite sure how the system works. Other than that, though, I mean... $580, we're almost there. I guess these alternate small houses. So I guess we could either wait for people to move in or build just a couple more houses. Man, if I just built like one more, we wouldn't have to wait another in-game year. Dang it. Where even is the house menu? Top one. I'm gonna put another noble compound down and kind of just hope it, I wish I could put it right there, but it's slightly too small. So we'll put a noble compound down and see if that works, and then we will just squeeze some houses in and hope people move into them fast enough that we don't have to sit here for forever while we wait for literally 20 dudes to move in. Because, you know, would be cool if we didn't have to worry about that. Let's go. I wish... Oh, do we get a fancy song? Okay. It's sort of fancy song, yeah. The main menu theme. It is like really quiet, so you guys probably haven't been able to hear the sound effects. There's not too much sound effects though, so you're not missing like a ton. But let's see here. The Emperor is sufficiently impressed that he has chosen you for promotion, and ooh, a new assignment.
Well, it would seem we Mexica are capable of more than lobbing spears, carrying water, and chasing down quail.
Okay.
Tlatuani's
Tlatuani is impressed enough with our new Calpuli that he has hinted at a marriage alliance. Oh, dude, we're getting raised. Should the young prince prove as valiant in battle as he is skilled in the arts, his mettle will be tested soon enough. Word has come of a war party gathering in Quahititlan to the west, and we may soon be called to shed the blood beside our... Ooh, dude. Yeah, that's one of the main features we didn't see in the tutorial or the mission we just did. Is yeah, we're not gonna have the anyway. We haven't done combat yet, so combat will be kind of cool to see. For now, though, I'm probably going to have to call it there. It's been a little less than 2 hours. I usually try to keep streams 2-ish hours. So this one's a little on the shorter side. But, you know, we tried a new game. It was pretty fun. And if I start a new mission, that's going to be like another hour, so that'll put us way over. So this is a pretty easy stopping point. Thanks for those who watched, and the handful of you guys who like watching after the stream's uploaded. Those usually get 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 views, whatever. So if any of you guys are watching after, you know, cool. Hi, hope you enjoyed. Anyway, new video will be coming soon-ish. I haven't actually like gotten around to making it yet, but I am working on it. I swear. YouTube Shorts and stuff though, I'll probably make one or two. But anyway, glad to see you guys. Fun little Friday night stream. Thanks.